Hello, I'd like to discuss this thorny subject of Monostatos in the Magic Flute. I'm just proposing a few points of discussion and debate. Monostatos is written both in words and in music. The words depict somebody who hates himself, is a social outcast, is violent. The libretto depicts him as a violent rapist. But I believe that the musical writings propose another subject and another level of understanding of that human being. Mozart had painted so many various immortal themes in every character in this opera, The Magic Flute, as well as other ones, black or white or 21st century or 17th century. So many people could relate to so many characters in every single opera by Verdi or Mozart, or every oratorio or mass. The social curses for the characters can be analyzed and related by so many people. I have to note, however, that nobody actually, I don't think I've ever seen a black actor singer portraying Monostatos, and that of course gives food for thought. Although I have seen a few actresses, singers singing Pamina, who is the supposed to be the white, beautiful lady who's getting assaulted by Monostatos. I think Kathleen Battle has sang Pamina. A few other black sopranos have done. I'm not sure what they think of the role of Monostatos themselves. In productions recently, we've seen a few unblackened Monostatos, but also Opera Holland Park in 2016 depicted a Monostatos who hated himself because he was hairy. So they changed the whole libretto. So he hated himself not because he was black, he thought he was really ugly because he was hairy. The matter of violent behavior and the matter of his appearance and how he views himself, how other people view him. It's very self-destructive, it's very self-hating. In the 1950s, black men especially were vilified. People coming out of slavery obviously didn't have the same kind of employment opportunities, or certainly not the same social opportunities. And of course, young 14-year-old black children were lynched or tortured or killed because they so much looked at a white woman. And this is very much a Monostatos that was in a conscious collective at the time. And some rap videos, I'm not going to generalize, but what we call black urban culture. What is the Monostatos wannabe? What is that Monostatos stigma? It's this desire to be validated through violent behavior, which is glamorized, and we can discuss how it came to be and how it became a means of expressing oneself as a black person growing up, say, in the Bronx. How some people, white or black, decided to monetize and make it a voice for the blacks. And now, obviously, it's being followed by so many young men and creating some kind of unending spiral in this Monostatos social trip. I'm a failure, I'm unattractive. I must find a way to get employment or education, but I am kind of failing. This is what Mozart was portraying back then and still exists. Monostatos complexes. Dark-skinned girls will tell you all over the world that it's difficult to get a spouse or somebody who will commit to them. And this happens in India, Nigeria, London, France, This happens all over the world. It is a stigma. It is a reality. It doesn't mean that dark-skinned people are ugly. It means that a lot of people view them as such, emulating European physical role models such as blonde, silky hair. Quite a few, too many black women bleach their skin still, or black men, to look white. It transformed their nose and their features. Recently there have been debates and scandals about award ceremonies not giving any chance to black actors. And I'm not getting into that debate. Halle Berry, no offense, but getting the first award as a best black actress, when, you know, a few actresses like Diana Ross and Angela Bassett did a great job also. We could discuss the culture of rap videos also. My next point is really, what does Mozart write? Not as a librettist, but as a composer. Musical writing of Monostatos translates, I am beautiful, I am a human being. I have dignity and feeling. I deserve better than this. There is a lot of compassion and pity in the music when he writes for Monostatos. He doesn't just write a superficial caricature. That musical diction that allows the character to spread himself and impose his point of view emotionally. He went in deeper and he put viewpoints and layers, and this is what a great writer or great actor does. We could go on about Stephen King, Kathy Bates. They really go into the background of that character. He did that with a lot of professionalism. He sculpted depths and he studied that man, not as a beast, but as a very close, relatable character. And I don't just think it stopped there. It didn't just stop at professionalism. I don't think it stopped at great insights. I hear personal relation, and I see Mozart reaching to Monostatos' chest to hear his heart pounding. I hear him coming close to his heart. You hear his lament and his rebellion. I do believe he was painting a proper, entire, sensitive human being at the time. And what I would look out for today are the more subtle messages, as well as the subconscious self-hatred in dark-skinned people. So many attitudes. It's very sad. To rewrite history and to rewrite the libretto of the Monostatos character, it is absolutely unbearable, because that means for hundreds of years to come there will be inequality, there will be segregation, even in countries that don't call it that. I grew up in the 1980s and we had people like Césaire and Fanon who were writing negritude into politics and into literature. Césaire and Fanon taught us a lot about how to find dignity. This is a debate ongoing. The other website I'm building currently is musicpsychology.tv. I hope you visit soon, and thank you for watching.